Imposters is one of our scripted series. We are going to our second season, premiering April 5th, and the show really centers around Maddie. She's a shape-shifting con artist. She cons people into falling in love with her and then takes them for everything they have.
It's not the con that gets you up.
What is it then?
Being loved by someone, but not having to love them back.
Traditionally, South by Southwest has just been an amazing place to come down and really story tell around a brand and activate. There are just so many unique and interesting things happening here, and just a great opportunity to get in front of consumers as well as entertainment industry professionals. It just felt like a great opportunity, and we've activated here in the past, but never quite as big as this. So some of the things that you can do at this activation is you can get makeup touch-ups or manicures by Priv. You are able to take a photo on one of 3 sets. One is the private jet, the other is an ice hotel, and then the third is the one we're sitting in right now. This is a private yacht experience where we're dining, and you can take 2 photos. You can take a close-up shot that is perfect for your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, that you can share it on social media, and then a reveal shot as well, showing where you really are. And the whole concept of this is to get in on the con. The idea for this activation came about when we learned from our research team that what really appealed to viewers about the show was the thrill of the con. And so when we started thinking about how we can really capture that, we really leaned into the trend of the ultimate selfie. We knew that that's something that is just never going away, right? And we also leaned into the trend of you are being conned on social media every day. The target audience for an activation like this is we're really looking to obviously bring in attendees of the conference of South by Southwest, so badge holders, as well as I've seen many consumers, even just coming up with their families. So obviously consumers, influencers, press, everyone really. I would say the metrics for success, obviously, just the overall buzz of something like this, social engagement, as well as conversion ultimately to tune in to our show.
Fantastic experience here at AMS. I think that the content was really well thought out and really helpful and educational, and the networking opportunities have been just really wonderful all throughout the day, throughout the hall and in the hub.
I've come to Las Vegas to attend the Experiential Marketing Summit for one main reason: to meet people and learn the new things that is happening across the world in the world of experiential marketing.
Creative thinking, that creative mindset, how to engage folks and how to really build a brand ambassador out of your customer. There's at least 1 to 2 nuggets at every session that it's like, oh, I definitely need to write that down. Oh, I can't wait to do this next week when I get back. We felt so not alone, in our organization. We are kind of alone. I don't think a lot of folks within our department really know what we do and how crazy our jobs are. And now we're surrounded by all these lovely people that totally understand. We have definitely learned enough that it warrants coming back next year.
Yeah, there's definitely a synergy between everyone here on the floor to, build the best experiential events out there.
EMS is probably the best trade show that I've ever been to in my entire life. If you want to meet the right clients who are throwing events, event producers, agencies, design houses, it has everything that you could ever want and more.
We go to a lot of conferences every year. This one is definitely a lot of new opportunities that we haven't spoken to before, which we love to see. So lots of great conversations throughout the event, and we're excited to see where it goes from here.
We were looking for an opportunity where we could shine. Definitely EMS fits our bill as far as our promotional products. It's been a great opportunity for us to connect with potential clients.
We're definitely going to have a positive ROI on us coming out here for this show, and we're looking forward to coming back next year and being a part of it again.
went into building Sweetwater, I will tell you that. We conceived of the idea just because the theme of Westworld and the idea of it is that it is immersive entertainment. So to us it seemed like a no-brainer to actually build and extend that story narrative to the real world.
South by Southwest has always been about experiences, people emerging into brands and going into different activations that have happened. We do think this is one of the largest things that's ever happened at South by Southwest. We literally built a Western town in the middle of Texas.
We had lots of people involved in this production, obviously. It takes a village to build one.
We got a call from HBO. There was an idea to kind of build something around Westworld, and we took on that challenge. We actually looked and came down here to find a site that we could do it. So we actually came down here and flew drones over what was a ghost town that we ended up transforming into the town of Sweetwater to kind of get a sense of what would be possible within it.
Westworld is a huge priority for us, and we think, you know, the show lends itself to such big ideas and big concepts, and we have such a rabid fan base that are, you know, looking for experiences and ways we can build out this in-world universe that Jonah Nolan and Lisa Joy have done such an amazing job at creating. How can fans continue to, you know, explore the narrative? How can they interact with the characters? How can we as marketers give them little breadcrumbs and teases for season 2? Some fun stuff, you know, for, I think, casual fans that come to the park. They'll have a great time. They can listen to some music, eat some, you know, local Austin food, have a drink. But you'll have fans that are going to be scouring the park, reading every sign, you know, letters from the post office, trying to suss out clues for season 2, just because we've trained our audience to know that, you know, there are little crumbs that we leave out. So the park is actually covered in Easter eggs, so those lucky fans that find them will get a taste of season 2.
It is the ultimate experience. You come in, there's actors, there's music, there's Easter eggs, there's so much stuff going on here. You kind of envelope yourself inside of Westworld.
We have a number of divisions represented here that all touch different parts of DC, and DC Comics and DC Entertainment is a very broad group of IP.
We're here representing the Batmobiles. We manage a lot of the fleet from Warner Brothers assets, and we built the Batman vs Superman car, which is later modified to be the Justice League car. From the beginning, we have the Val Kilmer car, which was in Batman Forever. It's of the 3 cars, it's certainly the most clearly tied to the comic book still. It's got much more of a comic feel. And then we go from there to the Dark Knight Tumbler, the Christian Bale car. And then we also have the Justice League car set up to coincide with the release of the Justice League DVD, which is by far the most militarized of all of the Batmobiles.
The Batmobiles are really important to us, especially as marketing executives, because we believe it's a way for people to touch and feel and really understand sort of these things are real. I mean, what we've been doing all weekend is revving the cars. Like, people think they're fake, they think they're props, and actually they're not. They are vehicles that were created for the films, but they are functioning cars. And it just makes it real, and we love that. We love taking these stories and these characters and bringing them to life in every way, shape, and form. And so as an experiential experience, bringing the Batmobiles is great.
Well, this is truly exceptional, what DC and Warner have decided to do here. You know, working in that shop, it was just shy of having retinal scanners. The level of security around the Batmobiles is incredibly high. And at a pretty high level, they decided that we're really gonna open it up. This is South by, we're gonna give people a different experience, we're gonna give them access to the vehicles, we're gonna let them in. Kids are getting in the cars, which is absolutely unheard of. We don't let people in the cars in our shop. We don't allow photos in our shop. And they really open it up to the people and let them in, and it's been a really positive experience. I'm really enjoying it, and so are they.
There are 2 forms of unique and distinct American art. Art forms that really were created here. The first one, jazz, American. The second one is comic books. And a lot of people don't realize that comic books are an American art form. And so being in Austin is one part of and one piece of being part of the fabric of America.